Доброго времени суток, дамы и господа. Продолжаем Alan Wake 2 на PlayStation 5. Второй эпизод инициации, а именно под названием Кейси. Выбираемся из нью-йоркской подземки, станция Кальдера-стрит. Собрали вообще все, что можно, все слова силы здесь. Вот один сундук остался. И идем к месту проведения ритуала, чтобы найти, наконец-таки выйти отсюда. Вопрос теперь на засыпку. Где этот ябучий сундук? А вот он. Не сундук, чемодан. Я первый раз, когда проходил, я ебать тут бегал, не знал, что делать надо. А мне, оказывается, надо было вот это вот вдохновение найти про ритуал призыва и вернуться в точку, где вот... Вот сюда. Где культ убийц. Надо теперь сделать вот так. Ритуал призыва. Темная сущность поднимается из глубины, путь теперь открыт.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone. The tunnel was open now. I could get through. The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Ебать, где я нахуй?
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. Shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Блять, если так рассудить, то Alan Wake 2 по вот этому всем моментам больше на Silent Hill похож, чем, блять, на Resident Evil 4, блять.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
The station had changed. I was closer now. Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? Did you make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. the darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story? Alice. What was that? Like a ray of warm light, I felt her presence. It gave me strength to go on. Alice's photo equipment, set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Видеодокументы на экранах несколько. Основная цель – темные обители. Часть первая.
Alice's memory card.
Ладно, побегаем по квартирке.
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Подобрать фото для плакатов на выставку.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch, Or is it the dark presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the dark presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the dark place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the dark place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. You're a handsome dear.
Так, ну я могу через вот эту штуку вернуться обратно в этот самый за Алана Вейка поиграть. Допрос Алана Уаки.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Мне все еще сложно въехать в происходящее, но если Уэйк говорит правду, то в первую очередь нужно отыскать его волшебный выключатель. Так и поступим. История.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Хуя там зацепок. Уэйк написал в «Темной обители» книгу «Возвращение». Скрэч переписал ее, превратив в триллер. Теперь события этой ужасной истории постепенно воплощаются в жизнь. Уэйк утверждает, что в «Темную обитель» можно попасть через озеро Колдрон. И что же? Озеро Колдрон — дверь в другой мир? В «Темной обители» обитает нечто, называемое темной сущностью. По словам Уэйка, темная сущность способна принимать его облик, но как и почему? Уэйк, темная сущность в облике Скретча редактирует историю, написанную Уэйком, хочет ввергнуть мир в долбанный кошмар. Ладно, я не могу этого допустить. Уэйк, Скретч и темная сущность одно и то же. Когда темная сущность принимает облик Уэйка, она зовется Скретч. Подозрительно удобно все сваливать на злого двойника, нельзя терять бдительность. Кажется, фонарик ослабляет одержимых.
That's not right.
Свет ослабляет темную сущность. Логично. В освещенные места темной сущности и одержимые темной сущности и одержимым не пробраться. Уэйк 13 лет пробыл пленником в темной обители. Уэйк все это время находился в другом мире? Вымысел, соприкоснувшийся с темной обителью, способен менять реальность. Итак, все написанное в темной обители воплощается в реальность. Как-то слишком просто. История понемногу меняет реальность. Это постепенный процесс. Значит, действие проявляется не сразу, еще есть время спасти ситуацию. Как прервать историю? Надо опередить Скретча и забрать Щелкунчик. С его помощью можно изменить историю и отправить Скретча обратно в темную обитель. Волшебный выключатель и где мне его искать? Так, если мы не остановим Скретча в День Оленя, он навсегда изменит реальность с помощью своего романа. У нас всего 2 дня, чтобы остановить этот кошмар.
Doesn't look right.
Так, странная реальность темной обители слилась с нашим миром фрагментарно. Так.
The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
Так, другой мир, в который можно попасть через озеро Колдрон, место обитания темной сущности. Она просачивается в наш мир сквозь складки. Я прочитал стихотворение и прошла в складку на озере Колдрон. Так. Согласно странице, складка связана с темной обителью, местом, где был заточен Уэйк. В основу стихотворения легла местная легенда о ведьме, вырывающей сердца о кошмаре наяву. Для образования складки одной только городской легенды недостаточно. Темная обитель также должна внести свою лепту. Значит, складки появляются лишь в определенных местах.
Keep trying.
Похоже, мрачные, вызывающие бурю эмоции произведения искусства сильно воздействуют на реальность. Под влиянием темной обители реальность искажается.
The dark place makes writing come true, taking something real and nudging it. They're treating people's lives like toys. Can Wake be trusted with that kind of power? Can anyone?
Так, искусство и темная обитель меняют действительность. Если это не остановить, роман перезапишет реальность. Подходит любой вид искусства, не только литература. Это пока не активно.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Так, дела. Куль дерева. Возможно, культисты работают на скретче, в конце концов, Щелкунчик у них. Зачем работать на скретче? Какая культу с этого выгода? Щелкунчик сейчас у членов культа дерева. Культ уже у меня под колпаком. Убиваю 2 зайцев одним выстрелом. Под каким у тебя колпаком? Что ты выдумываешь? Культ и Щелкунчик.
How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon. Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Щелкунчик Уэйка у культистов где-то в Уотере. Как во всем этом замешан трейлер? Трейлер возле Уотери, значит, что ж, стоит начать отсюда.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
С этого момента вы сможете переключаться между историями Алана и Саги через ведро в комнате уборщика. Играйте в том порядке, в каком захотите. Но я сначала пройду сюжетку Саги, потом пройду сюжетку Уэйка. Один хрен придется и то проходить. Можно, в принципе, главу того, но я уж решил, что сначала Сага, потом Уэйк. Ну и на этом мы эту серию закончим. Немножко коротенькая будет. Сейчас сохранюсь, продолжим уже в следующем видео. Поедем у Уотери в трейлер-парк. Дальше раскручивать этот закрученный сюжет. Ну а на этом пока все. Так, тут у нас что? О, тут сколько мест интереса. Вот тут точка интереса. О, раз страница, 2 страницы. Мне даже интересно стало. А я не смогу, наверное, туда пройти. А, я понял, что там.
Stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those baby
Hello,
dead
and
marbles.
welcome
This is
to Coffee
the
World,
third
voted
time
Washington's
I've requested
best
something
coffee
done
themed amusement
about
park.
TV
All of
environment.
our attractions are family
keeps
friendly
going
and
on by
available to
itself.
children of all
It's
ages.
keeping me
Just
awake
like our
all
coffee.
night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly
So,
sorry.
take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin.
Have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. What,
Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express. Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the slow roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Warrior Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun. And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
Блять, это реклама упоротая, это, конечно, что-то с чем-то. Да, я говорю, я не смогу, наверное, пройти в ту дверь. Вот сюда, где куча добра и два листа лежит с этими. Типа. То есть вот сюда, вот в эту дверь, что... Вот, что-то разговор какой-то появился. Вот здесь дверь закрытая. Как раз-таки там лежат 2 страницы рукописи. Вот она, эта дверь. Она откроется только тогда, когда я все чучела оленя поглажу. Вот, а за ней лежат 2 страницы рукописи. А это что? Правильно, это сюжет, это кусок сюжета, блядь.
Hi, welcome.
Здорово.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them up. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Так, куль дерева. Помню, что написал множество страниц в темной обители. Если страницы создал Уэйк, то культ дерева не имеет к ним никакого отношения, но, может, культ работает со скретчем. Ладненько, на этой ноте мы закончим эту серию. Продолжим уже в следующих сериях дальше. Поедем в Уотере, в трейлер-парк, в парк развлечений «Мир кофе». Да, тут есть такой. Вот. И...
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs. And if Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you are making a mistake.
I'll be sure to add that to the list.
Вот. И продолжим дальше распутывать запутанный сюжет. Ну а на этом пока все. Всем спасибо, всем пока.